Hello friends, have you ever walked into someone's new house and thought everything looks beautiful but somehow the rooms feel small? The funny thing is, most of the time it is not because the house is small. It is because the rooms were planned with the wrong dimensions. And once the walls are built, changing the size of a room is almost impossible without spending a lot of money. That is why one of the most important decisions before construction starts is choosing the right room sizes. In this video, I will show you the recommended sizes for every important room in a house. From the living room to the bedroom, kitchen, bathrooms, parking, and even the puja room. I will also tell you which sizes are too small, which ones offer the best value for money, and where spending a little extra can make your home feel much bigger for years to come. So before you finalize your floor plan, watch this video till the end. Let us begin with one room where almost every family spends most of its time, the living room. The living room is not just a place to keep a sofa. This is where your family spends time together. This is where guests sit. Children play here. Festivals are celebrated here. In many homes, the living room creates the very first impression. That is why this is one room where you should avoid making it unnecessarily small. Let us first look at the minimum practical size. A living room of about 10 feet by 10 feet can work in smaller homes. If possible, 10 feet by 12 feet is even better. This size can comfortably fit a 3-seater sofa, a small center table, and a TV unit. But going smaller than this usually creates problems. The room starts feeling crowded. Furniture blocks movement. Even simple activities like opening drawers or walking around the sofa become uncomfortable. If your budget allows, a medium-sized living room is a much better choice. A size around 12 feet by 12 feet, 12 feet by 14 feet, or 12 feet by 16 feet gives you much better comfort. You can easily fit a complete sofa set, TV unit, coffee table, and still have enough walking space. If you want your house to feel premium, then a larger living room works beautifully. Sizes like 15 feet by 16 feet or 16 feet by 16 feet create a spacious feel. You can even add accent chairs, indoor plants, decorative lighting, or a reading corner without making the room feel crowded. One simple tip many people forget is to leave enough circulation space. Always try to keep at least 3 feet of walking space around the main furniture whenever possible. A room is not comfortable just because the furniture fits. It should also be easy to move around. Now let us move to the bedroom. The bedroom is your private space. It should help you relax after a long day. If the room feels cramped, even a beautiful interior won't feel comfortable. For a small bedroom, 10 feet by 10 feet is generally considered the practical minimum. It can fit a queen-size bed, a wardrobe, and provide basic movement space. For a children's bedroom or a guest room, smaller sizes may work depending on the furniture, but remember that children's needs usually grow over time. A medium bedroom of around 10 feet by 12 feet or 12 feet by 12 feet is one of the most practical choices for most families. You can comfortably place a king-size bed, bedside tables, a wardrobe, and even a dressing table. It feels spacious without increasing construction cost too much. If you are planning a master bedroom, then 12 feet by 14 feet or 12 feet by 16 feet gives you much more flexibility. You can include a study table, lounge chair, or additional storage while still keeping the room open. Another point many homeowners forget is wardrobe clearance. Even if the room is large, make sure there is enough space to fully open wardrobe doors and still walk comfortably around the bed. Now let us talk about the kitchen. A beautiful kitchen is nice. A practical kitchen is even better. The kitchen should make cooking easy, not tiring. For compact homes, 8 feet by 8 feet or 8 feet by 10 feet can work well. For most families, 10 feet by 10 feet or 10 feet by 12 feet offers a much more comfortable experience. If you enjoy cooking regularly or need more storage, consider 10 feet by 14 feet or 11 feet by 13 feet. One important thing is not just the size, it is the layout. Keep your stove, sink, and refrigerator reasonably close to each other. This is commonly called the kitchen work triangle. A good layout can make even a smaller kitchen feel much more efficient than a larger, poorly planned one. Next comes the bathrooms. Bathrooms are used every day. If they are too small, you will notice the inconvenience every single day. For a toilet, avoid making it extremely teeny. Around 4 feet by 4 feet is a much more practical minimum for comfortable use than smaller sizes. For a bathroom with a shower area, 4 feet by 6 feet works well in many homes. If your budget allows, 5 feet by 8 feet provides a much more comfortable experience. For a combined attached bathroom and toilet, at least 4 feet by 6 feet is recommended, while 5 feet by 8 feet offers much better usability. Also remember to plan proper ventilation and waterproofing. These two things are just as important as the size itself. Now let us talk about parking. Many people plan parking only based on the size of today's vehicle. That is a mistake. Cars change. Families buy bigger vehicles. Always leave enough space to comfortably open the doors and walk around the vehicle. For a single small car, around 10 feet by 15 feet is generally practical. If possible, 12 feet by 16 feet gives much better comfort. Don't forget to plan space for bikes, bicycles, or future storage as well. Now let us discuss the puja room. Not every house has the same requirements. Some families prefer a small prayer corner. Others want a dedicated room. A compact puja room around 4 feet by 5 feet works well for many homes. If you need more storage or seating, 4 feet by 6 feet provides extra comfort. Finally, here is one piece of advice that can save you from expensive mistakes. Never finalize your house plan by only looking at room measurements on paper. Take a measuring tape. Mark those dimensions on the floor of your current house or an empty space. Stand inside that area. Imagine placing your bed, sofa, dining table, wardrobe, or refrigerator there. Only then will you truly understand whether the room feels comfortable. Numbers on paper and real life space often feel very different. And one last thing, don't make every room as large as possible. That only increases construction cost. Instead, spend more space where your family spends more time, like the living room and bedrooms. And use practical dimensions for the remaining areas. A well-planned house always feels bigger than a poorly planned larger house. Now, I want to hear from you. If you were building your dream house tomorrow, which room would you make the biggest and why? Would it be the living room, the kitchen, or master bedroom? Tell me in the comments.